So Ovechkin, the most expensive at $8,900. Then you have Kyle Connor, David Pastrnak, and Max Pacioretty. So who's your favorite high-priced winger tonight, Paul?
Oh, well, Ovi brings a little extra motivation whenever he matches up against the Penguins. Nobody knows that better than my partner, AJ. The other three have easier matchups, though. Pacioretty is not for me. I'll eliminate him right off the top. He's been blanked in the first 2 games back from injury, and Buffalo's playing better lately, too, so I don't like that matchup. Kyle Connor has 10 points over his last 10 games played. A great matchup against the Wolf of Flyers, who's only won once in their last 10, so that's not bad. But for me tonight, it's Pastrnak being the pick. He's the hottest of these 4 shooters with 13 points in his last 10 games, and he gets the Seattle Kraken at home. The Kraken have looked every bit like your typical expansion team, not very good of late, and I think that they're going to be easy pickings for Pastrnak and the Bruins tonight.
All right, AJ, 4 options over 8K on the wing. Who are you going with?
There's nothing I love more than telling Paul how wrong he is, and this segment is perfect for that. Look, first of all, Pastrnak, morning skate, they're bumping him off the Marchand and Bergeron line. You can give me a nailed it for that one, guys. So he's going to be skating on his own line with Hall on the second line there. So that has me a little leery. Paul mentioned that the matchup, obviously isn't as good, although the Penguins have dropped 3 straight. So plenty of reason to use Ovi on that one. But for me, it's actually Pacioretty. I think all these guys are in decent matchups here. Look, Pacioretty, no points, Paul, in the first 2 games. But what you're forgetting here is that those games were against Tampa and Florida. He's playing good teams against that, just back from a long-term wrist injury. Now he gets that softy matchup against the Sabres. It's a perfect time. He's the cheapest of the 4 guys. Paul, you just don't know what you're talking about here.
Okay. Pete, settle the debate. Who you going with?
I like the point that AJ made about Pacioretty. I'm definitely gravitating towards that game, even with a couple of injury and COVID concerns, like Stevenson's on the COVID list. That's his center. On the Buffalo side, a couple of their centers are also banged up, so keep an eye on all those storylines. I would lean Pacioretty out of that bunch, but my preference would be to spend down a little bit for Johnny Gaudreau, $7,000 against a very inconsistent Dallas Stars team that's near the bottom 10 in team save percentage this season. And Johnny Hockey quietly top 10, tied for 7th to be exact, in the NHL in scoring this year. So I would actually prefer Johnny Gaudreau over those couple of higher priced wings and still be spending up for him in the process.